The Married to Medicine Season 11 reunion is already bringing the drama, and Contessa and Heavenly are at the center of it. Heavenly always has something to say about everyone else, but when the streets start talking about her, it's a different story.
Progress indeed.
Contessa, you surprised everyone when you showed up at Whitnick.
Yeah.
What was it like coming back to the show?
Well, it was interesting. You know, the thing about this group is you come back and it's like you've never been gone. Like you just almost pick up where you left off.
Contessa, when you were last on the show, your friendship with Heavenly had soured.
Yeah.
The friendship seemed like a lost cause. Was the relationship dead?
I mean, I think it was just a lot of hurt, you know, and I have to be really honest. It was unexpected. Like we had a little fracture in our relationship, but then to take all that and then to people who we don't know, really magnify and just dog me out and dog my husband out.
Nobody dogged her out. Nobody dogged her husband out.
Maybe
the interesting thing is...
I think if I said to you, your husband wasn't SHIT, then I think that would be a big problem for you.
The interesting thing is you said those things.
I've never said that. What I said happened with me and my husband a couple years ago.
Was all over the TV.
And I have no problem with it. And actually,
I mean, that's the issue. I think that your issue is the things that you said.
Can I tell you what my issue is? Because that would be very helpful for you to maybe hear what my issue
was. Tell you to stop. I told you to stop. My issue with you is I don't know who you are. I don't know when you're telling the truth. I don't know what it is.
That's how I feel about you. My marriage is stronger than ever.
I'm so happy.
And one of the reasons that my marriage is stronger than ever is because me complaining led to us getting therapy.
That's great.
And finding resolution to some issues. And so when I talked to Heavenly about that, I thought you legitimately wanted us to get better. But what
I absolutely
you consistently said to me...
This is why I told you to stop talking about him in a bad light in public. It's not bad advice. It's actually great advice.
And that's why things don't get resolved in relationships.
You actually took it. But my issue...
But also it sounds like maybe...
Oh my God.
It sounds like maybe you should also stop talking about them in public.
Oh, no,
and then maybe
I have.
things would be better between the two.
A question I had not spoken about her.
She's written the whole dissertation on
they're
it. I mean,
even.
social media is full of Contessa.
She sat there and said that man was abusive, and she sat there and said that man cheated with some white woman that had a last name Kimes. They're even.
Right.
At some point, they need to both realize that
they've both been
onward and upward.
I agree with you.
Onward and upward.
I agree with you.
Morgan from Chicago, Illinois said Contessa goes down a grocery list of shade allegations and family insults, but Heavenly says yo mama once, and that's too far?
That's not what she said.
I said your mama.
That's not what you said.
That is exactly what I said. I did not.
That bitch.
No, I did not. You are a liar anyway.
You did say it.
Jackie, did I say that bitch? No. I said you bitch. And I meant it. I said you.
What reason would anybody have to lie? They were all sitting at the table crying because of how vile and ridiculous what you said was.
No one should be talking about anyone's mother,
right?
And especially if a mother has passed on to glory and has been deceased. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say that it is all wrong. Heavenly, it is wrong.
Absolutely.
When you say that about Contessa's mom, it is not cool. Okay, it's not cool.
We can go back so many years that Heavenly has talked about people's mothers.
She has always said that. She's always said that's like her go-to. You're a dumb bitch.
Your mama.
Oh my God. I think you are dingy, dirty, dusty.
That's your mother. Your mother, your ugly ass. Don't let me whip your ass like your mama shoulda.
Heavenly, would you like to apologize to Contessa for what you said?
I already have.
For my mom? You apologized for my mom?
I absolutely have.
What did you say that?
I apologized to you, Contessa.
No, you didn't. You actually said that on the table and told me I owe you an apology. You told me I owe you an apology.
You do owe me an apology.
I don't actually, at all.
Well, then I'm done.
Okay. Gabrisa tweets about Heavenly mixed babies, sleeping in separate bedrooms, having to buy their children's love.
Yeah.
Where did Contessa get all this information from?
That's hurtful.
Contessa, you have a PI on retainer?
Well, and honestly, that's a great conversation to have.
My husband has mixed babies.
Well, you gotta be mad at the streets. You can't be mad at me for what the streets are saying.
What streets?
Oh, Atlanta streets.
She made that up. My husband has a mixed baby.
Oh, no.
He had a baby. No. Contessa, come on. That sounds insane.
There's a lot of conversations about infidelity in that relationship.
I've never heard those things about Damon at all.
Has anyone heard these rumors on the streets?
Has anybody heard rumors about Damon?
I've actually had a woman to tell me that she knew Damon and Damon had asked for her number.
Do you believe him?
I mean,
I definitely heard it.
You had heard it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The reaction from the cast says it all. Everybody seems to have heard the rumors, and the faces they make are very telling. Heavenly tries to brush it off like she hasn't heard anything, but let's be real, she's just trying to play it cool. Contessa wasn't afraid to speak up, and honestly, she might have a point. Heavenly loves to stir the pot when it comes to other people's business, so it's only fair that when the focus is on her, she gets the same energy. And let's not forget, Heavenly, Jackie, and Simone always seem to have some kind of unspoken pact, like they won't go too hard on each other. But this time, Contessa isn't backing down. One thing about reality TV, the truth always comes out eventually. Heavenly might be feeling the heat now, but this reunion is far from over, and if this is just part one, there's definitely more to come.